Banks are optimistic about the future. They expect growing revenues, controlled costs, and improved risk will lead to better performance of the banks over the next 3 years. There's of course still some threats on the horizon, possibility of a cyclical downturn. There's also the effect of quantitative easing, and then there's a big cyber threat that could hit the banks is high on the agenda. The biggest priorities for the banks is digital transformation. Regulatory and compliance burdens have eased quite dramatically. They want to maximize that revenue growth. Part of that digitization journey is also how to reduce the cost base, in particularly the operating costs. At this stage, less than 20% of banks consider themselves digitally mature. The good news is that by 2020, almost 2/3 of banks believe that they can achieve digital maturity or digital leadership. All of them are increasing their technology budgets on average by about 10%. Banks need to build up and leverage an ecosystem of partners and technology providers, fintechs, more innovative technologies that get integrated into the bank. Banks continue to prioritize the war for talent as one of their key headaches. People who work in agile technology implementation, they have an easier time attracting the talent that's actually important for the banks in their digital transformation journey. EY has strong experience in partnering with fintechs, in building utilities, and implementing technology-based use cases in large organizations. We're working with banks around the world to help them onboard partners in technology that can help the banks stay safe while at the same time reduce their costs. Interestingly enough, our outlook shows that there's quite a disconnect between the C-suite and middle management on the importance of digital and the importance of technology. I think that's a key issue that management needs to recognize and resolve to make sure their digital transformation is successful. With revenues on the rise, with costs under control, and with some of the regulatory burdens easing, banks really have now the opportunity to invest in technology and become digitally mature by 2020.